Welcome back. We now join Tennyson Glasgow. He has all the sporting action.
In tonight's sports, Djokovic to face Federer in Aussie Open semis, Pollard signs for Northern Steelbacks, and LeBron James promises to continue Kobe Bryant's legacy. We serve off with tennis. Defending champion Novak Djokovic set up an Australian Open semi-final against Roger Federer after producing another clinical performance to beat Canadian 32nd seed Milos Raonic. Djokovic dismantled Raonic's potent serve to win 6-4, 6-3, 7-6 despite an eye problem late in the third set. The Serb second seed, who is aiming for a record-extending 8th title, has lost just one set in Melbourne so far. Djokovic, 32, will meet Swiss third seed Federer in Thursday's semi-final. It's the pair's first meeting at the Australian Open since Djokovic beat 38-year-old Federer in the 2016 semi-final. Meanwhile, on the women's side, Ashley Barty became the first Australian woman to reach the semi-finals at a home Grand Slam for 36 years with victory over Petra Kvitova in an absorbing encounter in Melbourne. The top seed made 2019 runner-up Kvitova paid for a host of missed chances in a 7-6, 6-2 victory at the Australian Open. French Open champion Barty will face American 14th seed Sofia Kenin next. Kenin reached her first major semi-final after a 6-4, 6-4 win over Ons Jabeur. Change of sport now, cricket. Northern Steelbacks have signed West Indies limited overs captain Kieron Pollard for the middle part of this summer's T20 blast. The 42-year-old all-rounder, who played for Somerset in 2010 and 2011, has played 499 T20 matches during his career, more than any other player. "I see this as a wonderful opportunity to be back in England again," he said. Pollard has scored 9,966 T20 runs at an average of 30.85 with a strike rate of over 150 runs per 100 balls. In more cricket news, England clinched a 3-1 series win over South Africa with a 191-run victory in the fourth test, despite a determined batting display from the host on the fourth day in Johannesburg. England were frustrated for much of the afternoon as Rassie van den Dussen, who fell too short of a maiden test century, and Faf du Plessis put on 92 for the third wicket to briefly ignite hopes of a Proteas putting off a record run chase of 466. But the wickets of both shot before tea. Du Plessis 35, departing on the golden arm Ben Stokes, who took 2 for 47, and Van der Dussen, who scored 98 to Mark Wood, who took 4 for 54, opened an end up for England, and they swiftly ran through South Africa's lower order in the final session of the day. The two teams next face off in a 3-match ODI series, which starts on Tuesday, February 4th in Cape Town. We move on to swimming. The St. Lucia Aquatic Federation staged its annual awards ceremony on Sunday, 26 January 2020 at the Grozile Human Resource Development Center under the theme Dig Deep, Dream Big. In his welcome address, President of the Federation, Mr. Eddie Hazel, underlined the achievement in 2019. The highlight of the awards were as follows. Coach of the Year went to Brian Charles, Technical Official, Dr. Deanne Worrell, Sports Administrator, Tessa Charles-Louis, Club of the Year, Lighting Aquatic, Pat Charles Award that went to David Peterkin, the Junior Female Swimmer, Naima Hazel, the Junior Male Swimmer, Antoine Destang, Senior Female Swimmer, Mikali Shalmine, and the Senior Male Swimmer, Jehan Odlam Smith. Finally, in tonight's sports, LeBron James says he is heartbroken over the death of Kobe Bryant and has promised to continue his fellow basketball great's legacy. LA Lakers star James surpassed Bryant to become the NBA's third highest scorer of all time on Saturday. James also played alongside Bryant at the 2008 and 2012 Olympics, helping the United States win 2 gold medals. The pair never played together in NBA, but James, who joined the Lakers 2 years after Bryant's retirement, spoke about how much he looked up to his iconic longtime rival and friend. The NBA has called off the Los Angeles Lakers match against the LA Clippers on Tuesday. Bryant finished his playing career as the Lakers' all-time leading point scorer and is 4th on the NBA's all-time list with 33,643 points. With that piece on LeBron holding up Kobe's legacy, that's sports news for tonight.